Hello, my name is a pizza. They call me a pizza because I get a piece of news from here, a piece of news from there, a piece of news from everywhere, piece it all together, and then I give you a piece of my mind. This is part 2 to my series on race in America. Now, I spoke earlier about Mitch McConnell and the role that he is playing in the divisiveness, the corruption, and eventually the implosion of the United States of America. Now, added to that is a group of politicians known as the Democrats. And right now, leading that charge is Senator Chuck Schumer from the great state of New York. Now, before I talk about him, I just want to go back to the 2008 presidential election campaign, where Hillary Rodham Clinton made some remarks that the black community, quite frankly, detested, was offended by, and thereby made a pledge to not to ever vote for her ass. Now, I want to say this. I've already done a video warning to the Democrats. This is a double whammy, because it's not only a warning to the Democrats, but it also addresses race in America. In my warning to the Democrats, I talked about how the Chuck Schumers and the Nancy Pelosi's and the Harry Reids, because of their second guessing when President Barack Obama first took office, because of their second guessing, led to the 2010 wave of Republican Tea Party elections or electoral wins. You see, they had become so accustomed to the establishment or the status quo that to require them to work and argue and debate and pass bills, because they had done so little with the previous president, they were out of practice. And just to confirm what I told you earlier, before Chuck Schumer decided to show his colors. See, African Americans, Latinos, Native Americans, Asians, Haitians, Hawaiians, not Hawaiians, but Koreans, Vietnamese, other people who are looking at the Ferguson decision can see the big picture. Jay Nixon, as a Democrat who's supposed to stand for the people, by the people, disappointed the minority. Chuck Schumer, what you are doing right now is infuriating the minority part of the Democratic Party. For you to jump out, I don't care what your political aspirations are, whatever they are, your ass ain't gonna make it without us. So you need to rein it in a bit before you become so critical. See, that's again why you didn't learn your lesson, why Democrats lost in November, because number one, you convinced the president to hold up on immigration reform. Number one. Number two, you decided that it was against the candidate's best interest for the president to campaign on their behalf because of his, quote, low ratings that you are paying too much damn attention to. Now, you want to jump out and criticize the president on Obamacare. As hot a topic as that is, you wish to come out now and say, well, we had our priorities wrong. We should have been focused on the economy. I'm gonna be honest with you. As an avid, informed news participant, I listened to all of the bills, all of the proposals, the agendas, the jobs bills, everything that the president and the Democratic Party put forward. Pass the jobs bill. Pass the jobs bill. It didn't go nowhere, Senator Schumer. Now for you to jump your ass up and to say, well, we should have been more focused, you done lost me. But again, when you're playing in what I call a race of the races, you need to be careful. Because America is at a timid time right now. We're not so sure that we're not on the verge of another civil war if something does not happen with the laws regarding regular everyday Americans, regarding immigrants, regarding refugees. If we're not careful, you're going to send the wrong signal. That's my warning to you. You need to back up. Slow your roll. Now, I'm not in agreement with a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. I've not been 100% on either side. But I'm going to tell you right now. You can make a choice. If now policies start to happen and things start to moving, economy, people start to see some betterment, some movement, I'm going to tell you right now, because I've had my friends to tell me, they're going to vote Republican next cycle, because in their minds, things didn't start moving until the Republicans took over both the House and the Senate. So you can peel off, be your own banana peel, but that's at your own risk. Because as sure as you are coming up for re-election, you won't get elected, brother. So I'm just saying, right now, with what's going on in America, focus on what's going on in America. I am disappointed that you and no other congressional Democrat has come to the forefront and spoke up about the injustice of police over-enforcement. Nobody has said anything about the non-indictment of Darren Wilson, whether you agree with it or not. As a Democratic leader, you should not be fearful of stepping up to the microphone and calling an ace a ace and a spade. Just say, okay, my comrade, Jay Nixon, disappointed me in how he handled it. Bob McCullough, another Democratic colleague, I'm disappointed in the way he handled it. But when you're on the sidelines and you go raise another doggone issue outside of what is right now facing us, meaning the Ferguson decision and immigration, I am disappointed in you, Chuck Schumer, and Democrats. Peace out.